welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the Utah Utes offense will have the opening possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
That's caught. It's Dennis. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop. So Arizona's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Leaves it with the running back. He breaks a tackle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Power football with the run. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
And the Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's turning it on! They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. Here's a heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Utes will bring the punt team onto them. They'll try to get him on the fake. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dances away. He'll try to do it himself. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with it.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Utes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dennis. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I'll tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Going to the running game. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Grab near the marker, it's 4th. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in, it's Harris. Really short gain on that one, defense all over him. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harris. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Here as they go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Wants to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They are up by 7 over Arkansas State. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wilson to pass. Hauls it in. At the 35, he's loose. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and keep the drive going.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the pitch. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He'll pull it on the read. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Leaves it with the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on third down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utah!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Richardson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. This is why Lysacle is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Finds his man. It's Harris. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rides the back on the option, the give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Quick completion to the right. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down, 10 yards to go. Wilson will throw. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Andrews. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Lost to fire on second down. A little screen to the running back. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short.
And the defense comes up with a good stop. And here's the thing. Great job, great rush integrity, making sure they didn't let him scramble around, make a big play. Now down by 3, your decision. Try to kick it or maybe force it and try to go for it.
Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt tying the game, they instead want to take the lead. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Dude, from 4th and goal, backs against the wall, you don't want to give up points to. I'm putting points on the scoreboard. What a play by this defense. Nice break on the football, gets the pick, finds the green grass, and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Using his legs to buy some time. Got his man. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Using the quick game. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wilson to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Andrews. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Lost a throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harris. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
That's It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. The inside handoff. Plows through the defense. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Shoots it to the left. Hauls it in. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
It's a big-time moment for the defense. They're creating a negative play, getting a sack with the opponent right down on the goal line. Now that they backed him up a little bit, a touchdown doesn't seem like it's just a gimme anymore.
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Michigan State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Utes send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attack.
Fires on the run. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling here out to the 35. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Skips away from pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his big tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wilson will throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
He's going to run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wilson to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got a
big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we've played 3 quarters. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll go to the ground. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And the Utes are flying down the field. Quarterback making checks. He's looking to throw. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Utes! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
At this point in the game, the offense has the lead. And the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wilson will throw. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away, but you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
He's got it, 1st down and more. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Listen, it's go time. We're trailing. It's the 4th quarter. We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like the call. I like going for it, and especially because we made the completion, we got the 1st down.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run.
Turning it on! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Utes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give out of the gun. Runs for the tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
And the Utes will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got him downfield. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. Offense now working in the red zone. Wilson to pass. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Love the job by the defense there. They weren't fooled. 2nd and short. They thought pass was a possibility. They got to the QB. Let's see if they can do it again here on 3rd.
Got his man downfield. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Utes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Scrambling away. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it! Touchdown, Utah! Somehow, they got up off the deck. They fought back, and they tied the game.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish.
Breaks into the open. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Harris. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking deep. Touchdown, Arizona. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wilson will throw. He's taking the deep shot. Makes a catch at the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
one of the things you have to be impressed about this defense is that they've got guys in the back end who can cover man-to-man or zone. That last one gets swatted away. They're in a situation where they're expecting pass. You know this is going to be a tight window to throw into if you're the quarterback here.
Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? You want to go for it? It's your decision.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room, it's Harris. Just ran over it. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Takes a shot as he lets it go. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. And they decide to trot out the kicker. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. With the ball spotted outside the 35, the holder will kneel and give his kicker a shot from 53 yards out and a chance to win. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard? Just like that, like you're talking about, Reese. Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week. These 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.